What is happening on Fiverr this year? As we've seen, a lot of news are coming. One of the biggest news that Fiverr has cut 250 people from the company, and this is definitely something too much of the things that are going on Fiverr, especially this year, starting from this whole AI revolution, and now kind of like, you know, shutting down, cutting down their employees, and simplifying operations as they are saying. But I wanted to, of course, most likely you've seen the news, and you know, it was nice. I got this message as well. Some people sent me that we made the news again, because this is the first time when Fiverr was listed at the New York Stock Exchange. I was actually there as well. There are other sellers, and they made, since they made this news, those publications, they also use the same picture as they used from the first New York Stock Exchange appearance. So it was nice to make the news again, but of course this is definitely very I would say worrying for the whole Fiverr marketplace. And not only that, because I'm speaking mostly as a seller, as well as I've been selling this platform for many years, and of course 2025 has been a very interesting year. It's been a great year for Fiverr, as I've been still able to make a great revenue on the platform. So I'm going to show you guys what is happening currently with my Fiverr profile. So 2017, as this is actually was available from 2017, but 2025 we are at $335,000 made on Fiverr. So for sure, this is a very significant revenue milestone. And 2024 for me, it was a little bit different. It was not as it was still as successful. In this case, it's 377, and it's still been very consistent, 30K, 27, 30K per month on Fiverr. This year we are at 36, 35, 38, 39, 37, 41, 39, 44 last month, and right now we're at 20K. So still a great year to be on Fiverr. But of course, what I'm seeing currently, as we are in the end of the September, is that definitely my number of completed orders, number of active orders, it's less. So you guys can see I have right now 257 active orders, and this is for sure, this is a number that is a lot less than it was before. So back in July, for example, when I go into my active orders, you guys can see I have 228 active orders right now, 23 delivered. So this number was past 300, so it was 300 and more, and right now it went down. So it went actually significantly down. And of course, this is not to just blame the Fiverr algorithm, but this gives you a great sort of overview. Probably I would expect, for example, for October, for November, things are not going to be at the 40K range. They're going to be much slower. But for me as an agency owner, because I do have, of course, expenses, I do have other things that I need to take care of, it's definitely worrying, because it's not very healthy for agency to, let's say, make close to 40K, past 40K, and then suddenly we're making, lower at 30K. So it's not very healthy, and it's not how the agency should run. So in my case, right now we are working on several directions. So we are trying to optimize, of course, not only reliant on Fiverr, but we actually have made this landing page, which I'm planning to push it more. But you guys can see this is one of the services that I offer, growth, Instagram growth specifically. This is a great service. I honestly think this has so much potential, even more, because first of all, this service on Fiverr itself brings a great revenue, but doing the service directly, which we have clients that are paying directly, we are just seeing that they are staying much longer than on Fiverr. These clients that are paying directly for this specific service, they can be staying for a few years, paying every single month, because we are doing the work on a monthly basis. We're providing results, we're providing the growth. So this is something that is very interesting to to kind of like explore and think about. And I'm actually I launched as well a coaching where I coach specifically on how you can do this type of service. So we are basically teaching you the whole infrastructure that we have, and also working with you on growing your clients' accounts. So this is a great opportunity. I actually have a landing page, but most likely the price is going to be increasing as well, but you guys can see the information here. So this is done in a four calls during the 1 month coaching program, where we show you how the whole service works. And then you can actually grow your 3 clients that you can potentially get for free without any extra charge. So meaning that if those clients are staying and you're charging them maybe $150 per month, $160 per month, like I do charge on Fiverr, but if you're doing this directly, you can charge $200, $300 or more. These clients if they stay for 3 months, you basically get the money back from the initial investment that is currently here. You can see the initial investment $1,500. You get access for 1 month to learn everything, to know exactly how I do this service, and afterwards you don't need to do it yourself. You're going to be using us. We're going to be the ones who will be actually doing this whole service. Your goal is to just have people, clients in your network. You can go on Fiverr, you can go on Upwork, you can use your Instagram to outreach to people directly. So this brings an incredible opportunity, because I've been always not skeptical, but always kind of like the coaching programs, the courses, they're great. There's a lot of great courses out there, but still, I don't feel comfortable to sell that sort of stuff. But with this program, I really tried to come up with something that will essentially give you a clear return on investment, and you can actually calculate yourself. If you have 3 clients, for example, let's say even 5 clients, you can be charging them $150. Those clients can stay, for example, on average, I would say 5 months, right? So you guys, if you're getting those, 5 clients, you're going to be making $750, right? First 3 months, they will have no expenses at all, because we are kind of like waiving off those expenses. After three months, first 3 clients, then you'll have 60 per month expense. But even with this setup, you guys are going to be very quick, break even your investment, and then you'll be making every single month a recurring revenue, exactly as I do with this type of service. So this is something to think about as well, because if you've been kind of thinking what service I should do, what should I do, you guys can leverage our system, and we could work together on this, meaning that our goal is to make sure your clients are staying as long as possible. You guys bring more clients, because we are also benefiting from that. And then for this investment, we're going to be spending time, me, my team, doing a weekly calls for the whole month to make sure you understand everything related to getting the clients, how everything works, managing expectations, and also the most important is how you can essentially scale this type of service, right? Because this is definitely can bring you reach to 10K or more. You don't need to, of course, show your face or be present, right? So this can be a great business model, and that's what I've been doing for the last, I would say, 8 years now. So this is definitely a great opportunity. So I wanted to also answer your question. So talking about the whole Fiverr situation, of course, this is not the end of Fiverr for sure. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of things that will be happening that you guys can still benefit. I think the most important thing to remember in my case, I look at Fiverr as for sure still a big opportunity to showcase yourself, because it brings a big revenue. So it's still, even this month we're at 20K. 20K is a lot of money, right? Of course, if your expenses, you have expenses to pay, maybe you left with not much, but still it's a lot of revenue, and Fiverr is just one of the places that you can definitely benefit from that sort of this business model especially. So going back, actually there's been a lot of questions, so I just wanted to answer a few questions, guys, so you can actually also benefit if you've been asking me before. Let's start with here, AI schools. I reached level 1 month ago, and now I have opened my promoted gigs. Since last 25 days, I'm getting 0 impressions and 0 clicks on ads. Please help me. What might be the problem? How can I fix this? My skill is YouTube automation. I have 19 reviews. All 5-star, success score is 8. I'm very disappointed. First of all, you're not alone, because if we're gonna open up my Fiverr ads right here, you guys can see this month I'm barely profitable, right? So this is definitely, it's not a usual thing, right? So I spent $827.60 and I got $919 back. This is a not usual behavior. You know, most of the time it's a lot more. I do get, you can see last month, you know, it was like almost 2x. You know, and the months before it was always great. So something is happening for sure. You know, I'm not sure what exactly, but something might be happening. So you're definitely not alone on this. Hi Vasily, thanks for answering my questions. I have a personal freelancer account like yours, but I also own and run a company like yours. I intend and plan to build an agency, especially for getting and completing bulk orders on Fiverr like you do. How should I go about it? Find more orders and that's it. To be honest, yeah, like, you know, you should just, I mean, I'm not understanding exactly the question, but the thing is just, you know, just keep going. I mean, you can have one Fiverr account and you can have it as your face, and then you have your team as well, but it's still under your face. You can have an agency profile on Fiverr and you can have multiple people on your as an agency. So honestly, it depends how you will prefer. 42K, that's huge, literally amazing. Yes, thank you so much. For sure, it's possible. It can happen on Fiverr. It takes a little bit of time, but you know, I think the most important is the service, because I know some sellers, for example, who are doing certain things and they cannot reach that level because they have the ceiling. The problem is that they are dependent on they're trading their time in order to do the service. For example, with the Instagram growth service, I'm not trading my time. I do have a system which runs and I can have hundreds of clients, you know, thousands of clients, and it's not going to be trading my time. Of course, if I have more clients, I will need to have more team members to help optimize the system, customer support, making sure we update, you know, the targeting, you know, performance. So that's that, but it doesn't equals like having, you know, tens or hundreds of people when you have like thousands of clients. Karim, thanks a lot for your support, like always. Thanks guys for your support. Florian, my August dropped more than 50%, but I think the main reason is holidays, as I was on holidays myself as well. To be honest, yes, I think it can be the season, but it's also, I'm seeing still, for example, today I got 12 orders, which is unusual right now because it's not usually, and it's still, I'm recording this still middle of the day, and we are at 12 orders, which is really great. But if I look at the number of messages and, you know, just in general, it's less. Usually the volume is much, much bigger. How much competition on a specific niche is good for Fiverr for a beginner? You need to pick the service that you are actually enjoying. So if it's like a development, website development, maybe you like Webflow, maybe you like Framer, maybe you like Lovable. So you have to pick the specific type of service that you want to focus on. So this is very, very important. So Fiverr, can you make you a millionaire? Yes, for sure you can make. If you guys go on the forum, for example, if you just, you know, have some time, if you guys want to go and spend some time on the forum, so if you go here and first of all you can see the Seller Plus, Fiverr Pro, actually let's go to contributors and let's go to, yeah, so you guys can see from here, like if you just hover to the person, you can actually see they're using Seller Plus, they're top rated, they're actually employee as well, so they're employed by Fiverr, which is interesting. But you can see it here, so you can see the millionaire badge, and I think if you, I mean maybe you cannot see it, but if you guys just look at this sort of you know, sellers who have the millionaire badge, you can see that they are making millions of dollars on Fiverr. I submitted my details for the profile review. I'm currently in position 44 in queue. So I'm going to be doing this more soon during my live, so stay tuned and I'll definitely do those profile reviews. Mark, thanks for support. Chris Farman has one-on-one call and 14-day accelerator, but I'll prefer Vasily Kichikin if you offer something like that. So right now I do offer the coaching. So this coaching is specifically for the Instagram growth service. So we will have, if you're a Fiverr seller, want to grow, we'll have the component about Fiverr too. But the main thing I have here is for you guys to teach about this actual service. Because I do believe if you want to succeed, doesn't matter where, you need to have a great service that you can sell to your customers, right? So if you don't know the service, if you don't know like the service delivery, how to do things, this is the first step that needs to be done. So if you want to do the Instagram growth as I'm doing it for clients, you can join the coaching and I will teach you about that, and you'll actually be making money. So this is a clear path to this sort of profitability and actually getting customers. Nice video. Thank you so much for your support. I love this kind of videos. It shows that you can make with Fiverr. You must sell services that are profitable and do not cost much time to deliver. Exactly like this, exactly how the instant growth service works. Can you help my account? I do have, I'm gonna be doing more profile reviews. If you guys wanna if you want me to review your profile, you can go to the app.freelancehustle.ai/YT YouTube, and that way you can submit your profile for the review, and I will be doing those reviews for very soon. So I'll be doing them. Okay, so got back here. How can this help the person that just started selling on Fiverr and the seller has not got any projects? So guys, I've been talking about also the Freelance Hustle, the platform I have for Fiverr sellers, and this is great if you want to simplify communication, manage your leads, your buyers in the CRM system. That's what I'm doing all the time. And right now we're going to be implementing some features for the new sellers, for people who are not very active on Fiverr, but for sellers who are just getting started. So this can be also helpful for you, so I suggest to check it out. Michael, yes, Chris is definitely a legend. I'm in Fiverr for 8 years, designing metallic gold logos, but orders have stopped. I don't get it, why? It can be the industry, it can be things are shifting. That's why you can't just rely on one service. You have to try multiple things, because you never know, maybe your gig with something different is gonna work much better than what you currently have. So that's why you have to be experimental. You have to be looking for something new. For example, right now you see the AI, there are gigs with like Lovable, right? So if you guys maybe heard about Lovable, this is a great, for example, we can go here and search for Lovable. There are a lot of gigs right now which helps you with, like they're helping with the Lovable, setting up, creating like all Lovable MVP AI website. So yeah, so there's a lot of things, and you can see this is like a Fiverr choice, right? So Fiverr also understands the demand, but I don't understand why they have this type of pictures. I mean, this can be definitely much better. But even with this picture, you can see still one order in queue, still you're able to get an order just without even a video, so that means the demand is definitely there. So it has a lot of opportunities there. Please, information live work, I need online work, please. There are Fiverr alternatives, I know a few. So there are for sure alternatives. You have to, explore what kind of service you want to do. Check out YouTube, check out things, check Facebook ads, maybe building websites, building funnels. There's just so many things that you can be offering, and it has so much demand as well. Thanks for the helpful video. I've been at 8 success score for almost a year. I meet all criteria to be considered top rated, except the score. It shows negative impact on my delivery, but I deliver 5 days early each time. Do you have any advice on success score improvement? So to be honest, it's tricky, I understand, but this over time it should improve. And it all depends, maybe if you look at how many gigs you have, like maybe you have some gigs which are pushing you down, for example, on the success score. So there are a lot of things to kind of consider, to look into it, but I wouldn't stress too much, because I know sellers who are not top rated and they still have hundreds of orders in queue, very successful. So don't stress too much about that. Instead, if it's slow, for example, Fiverr, try to push clients directly, like use your Instagram, use a LinkedIn, outreach to people, build the system, and that's going to be just a healthier approach as well. Thanks for feedback. Thank you guys a lot for your feedback. Could you create a new profile and rank it? I want to see if it actually works on brand new profile, especially when you do that. I cannot have 2 profiles, so I'm not going to be doing this whole start. But there are sellers, I know people personally who are starting on Fiverr. They're able to get their first order within a few weeks, and that's how they start to slowly their journey. So it's definitely possible. It takes time, but it's definitely possible. I installed the Chrome extension, still shows installed now. So yeah, I did get back to you about that. as well. I'm eagerly waiting for the order management feature where I can assign projects to my contractors. You're doing really amazing. I'm starting to a real series teaching people about Fiverr, and I'll be sharing the importance of using your platform in those videos as well. Keep it up. Asfar, thank you so much. We are working on the order management, and you guys can join every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Europe time. We're going to be doing live sessions with Ayman, and we're going to be talking about the product updates, things that we are, working on coming up. So make sure you stay live. Waiting for the profile review. Hopefully, it's going to be done soon. I find them through social media. Great. This is definitely great. And it's definitely possible. If you have an Instagram profile, LinkedIn profile, YouTube channel, you guys can definitely get a lot of clients. Hi Vasily, I would like to know if it's allowed to include my social media accounts on external website, similar to the one you have that I link on Fiverr. The website serves purely as a portfolio. So I did get back to your question on the live. You cannot have anything on your website which will lead to your maybe Instagram, to the links that are not allowed. Instagram is not allowed, LinkedIn is not allowed, YouTube is allowed as well. So the YouTube should be fine, but any contact forms or any social media links that are not allowed by Fiverr, I will avoid using them on your portfolio website. You can share your website with the clients on Fiverr and potential buyers, but they should not have any links. Leave an email or anything like that. It should be clean. You can have a YouTube as well, because this is allowed. Vimeo is allowed. There's other platforms that are allowed. You can check it out. But I would not risk, because if this happens, someone sees it, your profile can be in danger, and it's just not good. I've edited one of your short videos. How can I send it to you? You can send me a DM on Instagram. I'm currently not looking for someone to manage my Instagram or just in generally, so there's no need. Please don't spend extra time on that, because right now it's not what's something that I'm looking for at the moment. So yeah. Getting clients from Fiverr, great. I have a question. Then 119 was for all 3 orders. No, so 119 is my package, is my lowest package. When they go for subscription, they get 119 price, and that's just applies for one account, 1 month, right? So it's basically 119 is a recurring for multiple months that they pay every time 119. My account has been banned and recovered after 3 hours. Yes, this actually was a glitch with Fiverr, so I will suggest to reach out to the support. There's been a few days ago, Fiverr has done something that potentially impacted a lot of sellers. So yeah, too many spam for sure. At the beginning there's a lot of spam. It's not fun, but you just have to go through that, and then once you become level 1, level 2 seller, you will not get any spam messages as you will get if you're just a beginner seller. Please make a short videos so we can watch. It's time wasting. So yeah, guys, I saw you asked me that. It was actually live, right? And I have a recording posted. So yeah, it's not just I'm talking. This video is long as well. I'm going over your questions, but still, yeah, these are the lives. I'm not sure if I should save them or delete them, but for now I'm keeping them there. Mustafa, I find my customers from network for sure, but working to be able to find from Upwork. Long live Upwork. Upwork is great. I'm going to be maybe exploring this platform more. Fiverr is great, but Upwork, guys, for some reason I'm getting I talked to a few sellers, Upwork sellers, and they're showing me some of their kind of results and other results of other sellers, and they get projects hundreds of thousands of dollars spent. Buyers are spending on Upwork, and they have these contracts which are ongoing contracts, and the contract is hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm wow, this is incredible. This is definitely very, very interesting to see. So it's definitely possible, and for Upwork it's probably going to be much better if you're a software developer, if you have a long-term projects sort of structure for charging your clients milestones. I think Upwork is better for that. If you have a service that is clear service, they come and buy and you deliver, I think Fiverr is probably better for that. How to avoid spam? Not much. I mean, the only thing you can do to avoid the spam is just to reach the level 1, level 2 seller, and the spam is going to be gone. How do I build that kind of system too, that I can get more clients? I've not been making money on Fiverr, and that's why I rely mostly on. So to be honest, you have to build your personal brand. So you guys see I have an Instagram account. and with that account, I'm able to reach out to people. I'm able to do things that gives me the results. Clients, people are buying, people are paying. So this is something that is important to remember. You should have a personal brand account. Personal brand account is very, very important. All right, allow me to edit one of your videos. Guys, please, no need to do samples right now. I really appreciate you do the work, but I'm just not in the search for the editor or anything like that. Alec, thank you so much. Seen you last week, so it's been nice seeing you. As always, please create tutorials about growing Instagram profiles organically. I have growing my Instagram accounts. I have to grow my Instagram accounts. So I'm gonna do more of these. If you guys like this idea, I'm gonna be showing you more how things are not running, like specifically with our services. And if you guys are interested, this can be definitely a great opportunity to learn. But for now, you have my coaching that you can join, and we will, me and my team, we will teach you exactly how we do this kind of service. I started social media last year and I was able to grow account to level 2 before Fiverr removed it, and I have never had cancellation throughout those times. Now I want to get started again. I need tips from you. My name is Steven, and I must say you have a lot of order in queue, and how can I reach that level? The highest I made on social media is $3,000. First of all, Steven, it's great to read your comment. I think you can do much better on Fiverr. You can even do better than me. It takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of patience, but I will not just stop on Fiverr. I'll explore as well other places, other things, and starting your social media personal brand account, that's probably maybe even better idea. So yeah, Raja Roof, thanks for your support as well. So guys, again, if you're interested, we are currently going to be accepting a few more people, just maybe 1 or 2 people. If you're watching this video, maybe we'll be running out of spots for the coaching, but if you're interested, I think this is a great opportunity. And also, if you are a Fiverr seller, I would love for you to use our platform for managing your leads, buyers, communication. That's going to really help you. We are looking for the feedback, 2 weeks free trial, no credit card required, as we have it right now. And you guys can also give us feedback. You have a live chat here, so this can be very, very powerful. Thank you so much again. I'm excited, of course, to continue this YouTube stuff journey series. Thank you for your feedback a lot, and see you in the next video.